BFBS Forces News join KFOL patrols in the north of Kosovo.
We're here to create a safe and secure environment for the people in Kosovo and the people of Kosovo.
Our job, fly and fight from the home base, and we've got to be able to do that in whatever conditions.
This training is mutually beneficial to both sides. For the riflemen themselves, it's about getting that valuable training in the desert.
At the heart of Lympstone Parade Square, the King's Squad, and there could be no more special guest of honour than His Majesty the King.
And whilst I'm not moving the controls at all, I can certainly learn from what I'm seeing as to how a manoeuvre should be flown.
This year, 337 recruits have completed training. That's a first-time pass rate of 99.7%, which is incredibly high.
So we have a philosophy on the ship called the Way of the Warrior Sailor. It argues that in order to create morale, you must love and value everybody.
This beam here came from HMS Indefatigable. The beams from the Armada were eventually integrated into the pub.
At BFBS Creative, we are creative storytellers. We are specialists in unravelling the untold, even from the most difficult locations. We help you reach the audiences you need to reach. From documentary interviews to addressing communication hurdles and crafting your content strategy, we can do it all. We thrive in the toughest environments, ensuring your stories are told brilliantly.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the RAF Storm Shadows channel. I am once again joined by the immeasurably enthusiastic Roman in the commentary box this evening, Roman. And as you can see on your screens there, it is the RAF Storm Shadows taking on the Army Esports side. A fascinating insight into what we might come to expect in the inter-services. But for tonight, it's the Armed Forces Dungeon League. Let's get this show started.
Carries this forward, gets 50 with Fraz. Ed, get into that one. Envy tucks it away. And as I say, they need an opening goal. They have managed to get one here, 1-0.
Frazic, though, does some nice defensive work. But P finds Cedric. Cedric finds Envy. Beautiful stuff from the RAF Storm Shadows. 2-0.
For the minute and a half left to go. Envy goes for a pass to P. P with a shot. P with a goal. Tucked away in the top left corner. 2-1 to the RAF Storm Shadows. And they are shining through here. After the Army, they've struggled to rotate. They struggled to get into position after kickoff. And P managing to give the RAF Storm Shadows that advantage
Didn't
again.
have a lot to work with, didn't have a lot of the goal to aim at, but he put it in the one place that it was going to go to, and Cedric makes it 3! And the floodgates are beginning to open here for the RAF Storm Shadows. A great 30-second burst, and now they've just got to hold it, or even go for more.
Air power wins matches in Rocket League, and you can't tell me otherwise as Ed will tuck that one away, and the Storm Shadows have the advantage here with 3 minutes left to go. Nothing about air superiority there. P just managing to get a pass across. A very strong 50 indeed, and Ed had an entire net to tuck it away. 1-0 to the Storm Shadows, and the Army, they've been crumbling since game 3. Control this one and take it downfield, intercepted immediately by Ed, and this pressure from the Storm Shadows has been relentless, and Envy, the man from Cosford, will tip this away to make it 2-0, and almost an improbable comeback for the Army to try and pull off with 90 seconds left to go. The way they've been playing, the RAF Storm Shadows, they're currently unstoppable.
The RAF Storm Shadows, an incredible goal. They've done it again, and it's 2-0 now, and it's 3-0 now. The lead looking unassailable.
Away, gives Ed some time here on the sidewall, gets it up. P is on the backboard lurking. Is Ed going to get this one away? No, but Envy's going to be there. Envy's going to tuck it away. It's 4-1 to the RAF Storm Shadows. Rose-tinted glasses are on, and I don't care. It is game over. The RAF have trampled the army 4-1. Could be 5-1. I don't care what the scoreline is. It's going to be game over with 1:06 left to go.
You're going to have me in the commentary box. I'm going to be hyping the boys the entire time, not just the Storm Shadows, the Sentinels and the Shadows as well. As this game comes to a close with almost me tucking away a very nice shot there, just drops at the death. Storm Shadows 3, the Army Sparrows 1, and well, the Storm Shadows did it in fashion late on.
Hi, I'm AS1T Stelios Elia. In-game, I'm known as SE1997.
Corporal Elliot Greenwood, and in-game I'm known as G-Wood.
My name is AS1 Tech Edward Nussyweight, otherwise known as Cedric in-game.
It's already looking like they've upped the bar from last year, which is a really tough job to even do that. We are looking forward, not just myself, but as a team, to going out on that stage and representing the Royal Air Force as best as we can.
Playing up on a stage like this is the first time. We had a thing called Rank A, where it was all the top players played against each other, and then we picked our teams. I've finally made it into the first team after a lot of hard work.
Both my teammates are really talented. We gel super well. Really looking forward to playing with them on stage and seeing what we can do.
From my end, the leadership were outstanding, no issues at all.
Not just from my own personal line management, but also the Royal Air Force Esports Association backed us very well, I should say, and made sure we had all the support we needed to get here, and they're always a phone call away if we do need them for anything.
Really excited to play Coast Guard. It'll be closer than everyone thinks after playing them. We think we stand a bit of a fighting chance.
The second Air Force team, emphasis on second now. We're a solid team, three really good players who could do some damage for sure.
Although we are in different forces across NATO, we are colleagues, so it's nice to meet them in person and just have a laugh and play against them and hopefully beat them as well.
You ready? AFG, you're washed.
Coast Guard, you ain't as good as you think you are. We're coming for you.
Space Force, stick to mini golf.
We're going to win it.
No, we're not.
We're going to win it. We're going all the way.
I thought it was good until I saw them play. The Americans will never hear the end of it if we end up winning somehow.
Look, I'll shake on it. You know me, I don't drink. I will drink heavily if we win.
That the pressure put down. Stelios with no boost thrown into corner will be wildly out of position. G-Wood needs to put it to the air. Don't go towards net on this one. Instead, Cedric go for the double touch. It's a beautiful finisher. 19 seconds into OT, and the RAF already going to match point.
That's right, boys. Once again, I'm joined alongside none other than Stelios. Stelios, at the very start of that match, you pointed out the fact that the strategy was aggression, was confidence. Do you personally feel like you guys delivered on all fronts?
Yeah, it was a series that we just stuck to the plan and executed it to perfection. I felt really good myself. I felt the other boys also played their part individually, and then we executed the plan as a team together. It was almost perfection, which means we've got to live up to that in the next round as well. So we can't just rest on our laurels. We've got to take it forward.
Well, for you personally, you were the first one to score goals across, I think, 2 or 3 of those matches that we saw there as well. Was that part of the game plan for you to be the force of nature, as it were, in this matchup?
I'm certainly a force of nature, but usually not in front of goal. It's usually Cedric or G-Wood that are bagging the goals when it counts. However, the way we're set up is, it doesn't matter who has the chance to score. It could be any one of us. The way we play, we create spaces for anyone to score. And it just so happened that it was me that was in the prime position to put it in the back of the net, and thankfully I did.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the stream. I know, first things first, I'm sorry, Stell isn't here. I apologise, but unfortunately he can't be here today. But you've got me instead, and you've got Prof to Ease with me. How are you doing, good sir?
I'm doing great. Looking forward to this match. Played with some of the Hurricanes earlier.
Okay.
How are you feeling, mate?
I'm good, thanks mate, I'm good. I'm gonna put my thoughts out there straight away on the line. I think the dev team could come away, not with a win of the series, but I reckon they could take a game or two here, you know? A little bit of a surprise. Few wins.
Yeah, it's definitely doable. I played against Charlie Sierra with Psycho and Cash. Obviously, Cash demolished us, but Charlie was playing very consistently there, so I expected to see the same thing this game.
I haven't really seen the team play together, but I have heard that SC Snow is a little mechanical, which I think his name this is LC Spen, as we are going straight into the game. It will be Dumpling as well, a new player that we haven't seen before on the kickoff. But yeah, I'm actually excited for this one. It's two teams that I haven't really watched play that much. Obviously, I've seen the Hurricanes play a little bit more than I have seen the Dev team, but the Dev team off to a good start.
Yeah, definitely. I played with Dumpling earlier. He's definitely just as good as the rest of the Hurricanes here. So I have no doubts he'll perform in this match.
Yeah, I did a little 1v2 warm up with them, and yeah, Dumpling defo has some positives to offer to that Hurricane side, as the pressure is surprisingly all on the Hurricanes, with the Dev team putting some early shots on net. But Alex is just going to take his time, beats one, but Youngi's there. It's going to fall back to Charlie, and I gotta say, really surprisingly positive start for the Dev team. I don't really know what I was expecting coming into this, but a good save there.
Nearly speaking too soon there.
I know. Well, that's Caster's curse, isn't it? Happens every time. There's no avoiding it.
Yeah, the Hurricanes. Sorry, the Hurricanes are quite a bit of a counter-attack team. From what I've played against them, so even if it seems like the pressure is on their side a lot, it can get flipped straight away when they draw the other team in.
Am I on direct cam here? Hold on. There we go. That explains it. Right. But yeah, like I don't know if I've actually played this at least 2 of 3 Hurricanes, Alex and Cuddles together before, so yeah, it's gonna be, like I said before, I don't really know what to expect. But we'll see how the game unfolds, and it's been almost 2 minutes and nobody has been able to break the deadlock thus far. And I can't say
a couple very close calls though.
Yeah, I can't say like either team looks more likely to win it than the other. I think first impressions, I'm very impressed with how the Dev team have come out here, because we know the Hurricanes can be a strong side, and we saw them defeat the RAF Shadows in a sweep in the last show match that we had. So,
oh, little mistake there, and he almost got away with it, but Dumpling puts it right in the back of the net there. Finally, that deadlock is broken, and the Hurricanes are taking the lead here.
The Hurricanes have taken the lead, and it is the new signing, Dumpling, opening the scoring. And yeah, I know, it seems like the director does want us to watch Dumpling POV all game. But if that's what the director wants, that's what we're going to get. Now the Dev team need some kind of response if they want to stay in this game.
They are doing a good job at keeping the pressure, to be fair. A lot of the ball's been on the Hurricanes side a lot more than it's been on the Dev teams, but it's whether or not they can make something out of it is really important, which the Hurricanes did manage to do. Spen on the wall there, still keeping it on their side. Shots are going like near the net. They just need to have more shots fully on target here. Charlie keeps it middle there.
He does, and again, a little bit of a pressure spell from the RAF Dev team, and it's going to keep coming. I think they just need to commit that second man just a little bit further up the pitch and not be afraid of getting beat. However, they have got possession again. Spencer's got full boost below Youngie here. It does get past, but it will fall to Charlie Sierra, who does decide to back out of the challenge. That's a great demo from Spen. And Charlie going for an aerial to the back wall. Is going to be a second challenge? There is, but Cuddles is there to deal with it.
Yeah, I think this match can definitely go either way. Maybe the series. Obviously, for both of these guys, this is probably a bit of a warm-up game against each other. You know, trying to feel each other out a little bit more. There's a nice shot nearly on target from Spen there. Seems the ball has been on the Hurricane side almost all match here.
It has. It is just going to be the little mistakes. I think that will bite the Dev team here. And that is a great shot again from Dumpling. It's proven to be quite an issue for the opposing team on this RF Hurricane side. And you never know, he could end up being a permanent fixture to this roster. As here he goes again. He has got boost in the tank. Does miss the ball, but we'll call it a fake for his teammate Alex, who is going to get the ball downfield.
Cuddles almost puts that away there. Good save from Spen. Charlie's on the ball here. He's got a good opportunity to attack here. Full boost. Alex straight in there. That could be another goal if... Oh, unfortunate crossbar there. You hate to hear that noise.
The ding of infuriation. And it almost seems like it's mocking you sometimes.
Yeah, nice fake from Cuddles there. And a demo.
Can't quite get the shot off on target. But the pressure now is finally with the Hurricanes. They are putting a lot of pressure onto this dev side. Are we going to see any late drama, though? 3 seconds on the clock. Reese with a touch, but I don't think anyone's going to be there. And that will be 1-0 to the RAF Hurricanes. And we have got the stats up. Yes, we have got the stats up. And yeah, you can see there. Dumpling. What an opening performance.
Yeah, I gotta say, I wasn't expecting this to just be a 1-goal game coming into it. I thought this would be a couple goals back and forth, a couple mistakes, but it seems that they're both playing very consistently, and it's just that one mistake is causing the goal there.
Yeah, that's all it's going to take for this dev team side to concede. But if they keep that sustained pressure, eventually it will turn into something. They will get something from it. I truly believe that, as all the players are back in again. Here we go. 1-0 to the Hurricanes in this best of 7. As Charlie Sierra wins the kickoff. He's going to get another 50. Looking for that pass infield. Spencer can't do anything with it. Youngie, though, does beat 2. Can he get the pass in mid, though? He has got the men there.
Unfortunately, gets bumped off there. I think all the development team really needs here is a nice clearing towards the net and a good on target shot. And you know, that one mistake from the Hurricanes, and this could be another 1-0 game maybe to the development team. Youngie with a nice touch up there. Clear from Alex. Unfortunately, Charlie misses that. Alex gets another touch on it. Blocked by Spencer and Youngie. Unfortunately, he just can't make that save there. Great shot from Cuddles.
Yeah, and that one will just make its way into the back of the net, just behind the man in goal. Youngie can't quite maneuver his car to get that one, but from what we've seen so far, the dev team are not out of this game. Still 4 minutes to go. Plenty life left as Spen gets one towards the backboard, but it's well covered by Dumpling. Can he get any more? He can. Beats one. Alex is there, but he gets beat by Reese. But what can the dev team do now? Charlie, with a chance to shoot, can't really get the power behind at that time. And the pressure is back in their half now. As Cuddles misses his first ball. Pinches it past his own teammate. And it is going to fall back into the dev team half.
Yeah, I'm noticing this match, they've definitely turned the pressure around a little bit more. I'm noticing it's spending a lot more time in the development team's half the pitch than it was in the previous game. Charlie in an awkward spot there. Cuddles coming in for a second shot. Unfortunately, he can't put it on target, and it's covered by all 3 players.
It is indeed. And the ball is slowly making its way into the Hurricanes half. We just need a shot to land on target, and then maybe the floodgates will open for this dev team.
Yeah, they've had plenty of opportunities, but just unfortunately, it's just been a bit shy of the net.
All it takes is one of them to go in, and we've got an even game. Cuddles now looking for a pinch in the corner, maybe. Doesn't come off this time, but he is going to stay on the ball. He has got plenty of boost to work with, but can only find Charlie Sierra, who is camping on the goal line. But Alex, lovely 50. And a double whiff from the dev team. But very composed from Spen.
Yeah, I'm noticing in the Hurricanes, that second man is staying very passive a lot of the time. That's a great goal from Dumpling. Gets it past both defenders there. 2 little flicks and just slots it right in the bottom left. But I'm noticing that second man is staying quite far away, trying to be more on the defensive side maybe.
Yeah, I think they just need to flip that around, get that second man pushed a little bit further up the field. Try and keep the sustained pressure on the RAF Hurricanes. As we're seeing a kickoff strat almost pull off there for the RAF Hurricanes, and it is now going to fall back into the Hurricanes half, and we might see some more pressure from this dev team. One banged up Spen again into the corner. Youngi's going to be there. But it's well cleared by Dumpling, who has been the star man on the field for me so far.
Yeah, he's definitely made a good few plays. I think Cuddles has had could be up for me there as one of the better players. I do think that the Hurricanes will benefit a lot from having that second man a bit further forward, but still trying to keep that balance and not push too far and leave yourself open.
Yeah, and Dumpling, I've seen him going for some bump plays there, trying to open up the play for the rest of his team. You definitely tell that he's been playing this game for a while, and he has got the experience playing, and it could just be what this Hurricanes team needs to move up the ranks in the official rosters. Spen looking for a pass to Charlie, and Charlie
just misses it.
Just misses.
This is a good opportunity for Cuddles here.
I mean, I thought that was going to pinch all the way back into his net, but not this time.
Charlie with a nice shot there, takes off his teammate. Cuddles going for the air dribble, potentially to be finished by Alex. Unfortunately, he jumps a little bit too early.
Just not to be. There is a few panicky jumps coming out from the dev team, but this is their first ever show match. Their first proper time playing together in this kind of format. They played about 3 hours together, I think, in ranked so far. They said over the span of, like, I think 2 sessions. So a very new team still to this community. And will probably soon end up being an official roster. Maybe challenging for the likes of the Vulcans, Prof.
I hope not. I hope we keep our position. I mean, if the Hurricanes do win here, it's a good sign for us. Speaking of the Hurricanes winning, could be in jeopardy here with Youngi passing it to the middle and Spencer finishing it top left. Very difficult to save, unfortunately. Alex can't get to that, but
that is fully top bins as well. There's no saving that one if you are Alex.
Yeah.
And Alex saying the packet loss is insane. But it's, I think it might just be him.
That's going to be a third goal, though. Hurricanes aren't letting that one slide. Cuddles taking a bit of revenge for the team there on the goal they scored just moments earlier.
You see, if I have any more messages about the packet loss, we'll have a quick check.
Yeah, I did get a little sprout of that earlier, but it was only for a couple seconds.
Everyone's lagging. I'll remake. Okay.
Do you want me to remake the lobby?
Yeah. No, that's not how the servers work on Rocket League. But we will just do a quick remake, and hopefully we'll get a better one. Just make sure everyone is out of that lobby. Right. Let's try this again. Right. I'm just going to put us to a break whilst I get everyone back into the game. So you just have to bear with us for 2 more minutes and we'll get straight back into it.
BFBS Forces News join KFOL patrols in the north of Kosovo.
We're here to create a safe and secure environment for the people in Kosovo and the people of Kosovo.
Our job, fly and fight from the home base, and we've got to be able to do that in whatever conditions.
This training is mutually beneficial to both sides. For the riflemen themselves, it's about getting that valuable training in the desert.
At the heart of Lympstone Parade Square, the King...
Okay, ladies and gents, we are back. We have hopefully sorted our server issues. And it is going to be Dumpling on the kickoff to start off this game number 3.
Great scoring opportunity right at the start there, and unfortunately not able to capitalise on it there. Could be a good counter-attack for the development team. Spen takes it over one. Maybe gets it over the other, but Cuddles is too quick for that.
Too quick. Cuddles. Could be a new nickname. As Charlie Sierra gets a big booming clear downfield, but is well covered by Dumpling, who is going to now go for a solo play to the back wall. Well covered by the dev team.
Cuddles in a bit of an awkward spot there. Manages to get a nice touch on it, given his position. And Cuddles continues to clear that. Unfortunate touch there. Youngie almost puts it in his own net if it wasn't for his teammate. Dumpling taking it back up. The Hurricanes are definitely keeping a lot more pressure now. It's definitely got to be on the back foot with the development team here.
Yeah, and the dev team now looking for some kind of opening as Youngie gets a 50 with Dumpling. Can he get another one mid? He can't. Cuddles is there. But Shot's going to come in.
Nice shot. Crossbar. Cuddles keeps it out.
And somehow
the dev team was just a little bit quicker there.
Somehow it's not gone into the back of the net for the dev team, and Dumpling is going to get this clear.
That's definitely very unfortunate for them. You'd hate to see that.
I'm sure there will be more chances in this game for the dev team. They just need to hold out a little bit longer and not concede in this kind of opportunity.
There's a very lovely bump from the member of the Hurricanes there. Luckily, the dev team had another man in defense to cover that.
Cuddles now.
Cuddles for an opportunity.
Got 50 boost, gets a flip towards net. Charlie Sierra is back to deal with that one, and he's going to keep following it, but well played from Alex, keeping that speed up, not letting anything get back into the Hurricanes half. But Youngie now miscues that ball, and this is going to give the Hurricanes a chance. Nothing comes from it, though.
Oh, they're fighting over who's going to take the ball here.
Maybe it's a little bit of a communication error from the RF dev team, but nothing that can't be fixed. They are the dev team for a reason, and I know they have got coach, the grey man, in comms with them, so hopefully he is picking up on all these little things, and we'll see them improve in these last 2 games. That is a big booming shot. Almost finds its way into the net via Alex, but he does well to keep that one out.
Yeah, I feel like for the dev team, it's not so much about winning this series. It's a lot more about finding where the cracks are in their gameplay, fixing them, and then once they either come back for another show match or become an actual team, the next match they'll have, they'll be far better, far more prepared. Teamwork will be a lot better.
Well, this is their first taste of a streamed show match, and it's still 0-0 in this game number 3. So it
wasn't too recent that I had my first match with the Vulcans when they were made, and it can get a bit stressful, especially in a series this long.
Playing your first time on stream is always going to be a little bit nervy for anyone who hasn't done it before or anything like it before, but it is a good experience, and hopefully it will leave them wanting more, and this won't be the last time that we see this dev team, as there is a lot of positives so far that we've seen. I've got to remember this team ranges from Diamond 3 to High Champ 1 at the minute, as Charlie Sierra is getting a pinch into mid, but Youngie will be there to collect, keep this pressure, tries to get past middle. Is anyone going to be there? Spen is, and that will open the scoring for game number 3, and it is the first time this series that we've seen the dev team take the lead. And what a finish that was.
Great speed from Spen there, read the play perfect, past 3 defenders as well, very impressive.
That is
Hopefully
exactly.
I'll be seeing some of these guys in my comp matches around Champ 2 very soon.
Maybe. Might be seeing them in a token match at some point in the near future.
I hope so.
Spen gets a booming clearance, but is sent right back at Youngie.
And defense is a bit low on boost here. It could be a good clear there. Alex puts it back in the center, possibly for a teammate to have a shot. Charlie in the back saving that. Carries it forward. Gets it past 2 defenders. It could be a shot if anyone can get to it. Unfortunately, there's just no boost on the development team side.
Seems like they're maybe a little bit scared to commit an extra man.
It's understandable after the presence that the RAF Hurricanes have had today.
And that will be put down, and that is the dev team taking their first game of the series. So they take the lead 2-1. No, they don't. They don't take the lead 2-1. The Hurricanes are leading 2-1, but they get that they're on the scoreboard now. And
It's definitely possible to see them completely reverse this.
And Spen dropping 601 points. I'm just saying it's 2-1. The dev team can 100% take this.
Definitely. The dev team are definitely play a lot more aggressive than the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes are very much more of a passive team. But it seems that aggression worked out for them when Spen got that lovely pass and great finish.
I think as a whole, as a team, they need to be a little bit more aggressive. Get that second man pushed up a little bit further in offense. Trust that you've got your third man behind you. I think we might see a few more goals here from this dev team.
Yeah, or maybe the Hurricanes are going to lock in a little bit and try to stop that happening again.
Well, we're just going to have to wait and see. As Youngie on the kickoff against Captain Goodles. Alex does well.
Past 2 defenders there. Cuddles sends it to the backboard. A couple bumps happening there. Everyone's a bit all over the place. LC Spen taking the ball. Sees the opportunity, but just can't put it on target, unfortunately.
I thought a goal may have come from that one, but it was just slightly off target, and it is going to come back towards the dev team goal. But it's well dealt with. Now it is going to go to the other side of the field, as that's a lovely flick up to Charlie Sierra, who does try and get the shot off, but she's not to be this time.
There's a wide open net there the Hurricanes could take advantage of if they just had someone a bit further up the pitch. Cuddles turns away from it for the fake. I was expecting to shoot there.
Me too. Interesting decision, but we probably recognise the fact he was last man, and Charlie
the double tap nearly in, so close. All 3 committed there though. This could be a bad luck for them, but
they've definitely
managed to keep it under control.
They've definitely gotten away with one there, not conceding after a triple commit like that, but it was almost greatness from Charlie Sierra with that double touch attempt and a lovely redirect to his own backboard from Spen. As Youngie tries to get this up the field.
That's the second time the development team have had a great shot and it just bounced down from the bar.
Sometimes it is just not to be. As this is could be an opening, but well cut from Charlie Sierra.
It's a nice ball there. Dumped him on the wall. She can't make it to the ball, but Alex clears it. 1v1 here. Unfortunately, you can't get the touch towards the net. Cuddles back to Alex, but it's well defended by Youngie. Dumplin takes it up the wall now on low boost, taken away from him by Youngie, and Charlie just unfortunately can't make it to that ball.
But there is still pressure here from the dev team. Charlie Sierra misses his first one, but Youngie is going to collect it. Gets one more over the defender, but there is no second man. In comes Charlie Sierra to the corner. He's going to try cause some chaos. Puts him off the back wall, but it's very well dealt with by Dumpling.
That could be a good opportunity for Cuddles. Unfortunately, Spen is not allowing that to happen, taking it right back into the Hurricane side, possibly with an interception on the off the wall here, defended well by Alex. Youngie pops it up. Cuddles takes advantage of that, taking it to the corner, hopefully looking to get it past Charlie, which he does, but Spen's still back in the defense to clear it.
I actually
think
think
the development team here has great rotations.
Yeah, I think the dev team in this game number 4 are looking like, well, a lot more likely to score than the Hurricanes so far. But I'm not going to speak too soon because the Hurricanes do get a big boom on net. And Dumpling does follow that one up. And just, that's Caster's curse in a nutshell, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I love to see it for the Hurricanes, but it's unfortunate for the dev team there. I thought they were playing a really strong game there, and they still can be. But this comeback needs to happen now, or not at all.
Youngie now. Booms onto the back wall. Dumpling is there. Can only get as far as the sidewall. Cuddles on the follow-up. Is going to get a shot off, but Spencer is back. Can he get a second touch? Fakes out one.
Takes a pass one.
Gets 50 as well. Is he going to drop to midfield? There is going to be a double commit. Youngie just getting a little bit sucked into the corner there. But I think they are going to get away with this one.
Well, this is a tough position for the development team here. All on low boost, and the Hurricanes on a lot of boost. Unfortunately, he just hits it the wrong way there. Spend with a clear. Dumpling with a touch to mid. Alex is in a bit of an awkward spot there, but still manages to take control of the ball here. Youngie with a boom. Charlie jumping for it. Can he get the goal? Right underneath him, but Alex just about saves it. I'm not sure if that was going in, but it was definitely close.
I think that was post and out, but that was a promising sign from the RAF development team.
I think Charlie Sierra has been putting a lot of good shots on target in these past couple of games. So that's a very good sign from his potential to become a great player.
100%. The potential is there. And it seems like the mentality is also there. They have been practicing a lot these past few days.
That was a great touch from Dumpling. Fortunately, just a bit shy of the goal.
Dumpling again.
Double there.
Does get a little backboard read. Spencer into mid. Can Youngie get there before Alex? Alex misses the ball. So does
Double
Youngie.
fake there.
Okay, we need some late drama from the dev team. It looks like it isn't going to be for the dev team. Can they get one at last chance? It is indeed still up, but it does go down.
Unfortunately, can't reach the ball.
And it will take us to match point for the RF Hurricanes. And yeah, pretty even stats again. There isn't really much in this game. Another 1-goal game. There's defo room in this game for the dev team to win. I can see it. Just need to get in a rhythm. Go with the flow.
The Hurricanes are great players as well. So to see the development team, which is low champ Diamond 3, being able to put up this much of a fight and keep that scoreboard as close as it has been this game is very well done to them.
Indeed, it is. Here we go then. Match point for the RF Hurricanes. Can the dev team do anything to stop the victory from the Hurricanes? And it could be an instant goal. Is it going to dip below the crossbar? It's not. The follow-up is there, but can't quite find it past the defense of the blue side here. But they're going to keep the sustained pressure. Youngie with a good beat. Going for a pinch off the ceiling. There. Alex, great cut just to keep the pressure off his Hurricanes teammates.
Just shy of the goal there. Youngie's taking the ball now. Intercepted by Dumpling. Charlie Sierra with a big clear there. Big boom from Alex to Dumpling. Dumpling unfortunately misses the redirect there. Good shot from Charlie there. I think Dumpling's ready for that though. Pops it high. Follows it up. Unfortunately, great fake there from Dumpling.
100% amazing fake, Dumpling.
Allow Cuddles to try and get in there.
Alex getting a big boom to the back wall. There's been a lot of pressure in this last minute from the RF Hurricanes, but can they convert? Double commit coming out of the dev team. There won't be a follow-up. There's going to be a 3v1, but Charlie early challenging. Very well played from Charlie Sierra, knowing exactly what to do in that situation. And again,
very composed as well.
Yeah, 100%. And the Hurricanes still, though, with this pressure. The dev team have dealt with it well so far.
You can definitely tell that as far as in the air goes, the Hurricanes are definitely, I would say, dominating this game. But it seems like the development team might have a lot better of a chance on the ground.
Potentially, but I know Spencer has got a decent set of mechanics on him. But can he actually utilise them? We've seen him score a couple goals already this series. Cuddles into the corner. Is there going to be a follow-up from his teammate? There is, but Spencer did so well to get that 50. But Alex, his cuts have been very effective so far this series. But the pressure is now going to be with the dev team.
Awkward position for the Hurricanes there. Unfortunately, the dev team just don't have anyone in a good enough position to capitalize on that. Youngie here with a potentially good opportunity, but there's just nothing there. The Hurricanes, as soon as you think that the dev team has a good opportunity, someone from the Hurricanes comes and shuts it down.
It's worth saying it is still 0-0 with half the game to go. This could go to anyone, as could half of these games that we've seen so far today. Hopefully it goes to the dev team just so we get an extra game.
I gotta say, I'm very impressed with the development team's performance. They are playing very well.
I do have to say, they have surprised me just a little bit. As a whiff is going to help the dev team here, faking out the offensive RAF Hurricanes. Alex now takes round one, opts not to go for the boost. He's going to steal the corner one. Spencer gets it past Alex, but is there going to be a follow-up from Cuddles? There is. But that's as far as he can take it.
Nice demo in the net. Charlie still gets it with a lovely touch.
Absolutely incredible save there from Charlie Sierra. Absolutely keeping the dev team in this game number 5. Charlie Sierra again on the back wall.
It's definitely a case of, I feel like whoever scores first wins at this point. Just because the match is so even. It's as soon as one goal is scored, it's a complete battle to get another one in there for either team.
Charlie now getting a clearance out, but only as far as Cuddles, and Cuddles stays in the corner. Charlie Sierra deals with it well again. Spencer.
Absolute brick wall in this match, Charlie.
Yeah, he has kept his team in it defensively. And Spencer is going to get a shot off, and that will be the opening goal, and it could be the goal to seal this game number 5 for the dev team. It's been pretty much a one-goal game, but all but the game that the dev team won, I think. So
yeah, it was the 3-1 game, but everything else has been 1-0, I think.
But again, it's another lead from the dev team, and the only time they've won, they were the first to score. So are we going to see a repeat of history here?
This is a bad position for them to be in.
Spencer deals with that really well. Does let his teammates cut for him. Exactly what he needs to do in that situation. Charlie gets dunked by Cuddles, and Cuddles gets the demo. But is there anyone there for the Hurricanes? There isn't. There is now. And that is where the dev team clearly is lacking. A little bit of panic coming out of Spencer. Fakes out the
Cuddles
first.
did well to get them back into the game there.
Yeah, Cuddles in the right place at the right time. And you know what? I will give the chat what they want. See! No more complaining, please, boys. But you're welcome. But the tides may have changed in this game. The pressure coming from the Hurricanes now. Alex gets a 50.
Could be our first overtime match.
Oh, potentially. That's true. That is a good point. Spencer.
And 10 seconds left. Unless you
In
can
a
put this
1v1.
away.
Puts it behind one. Alex
just about saves it.
He has saved the day for the Hurricanes there. But it's not over yet. Youngie trying to get a last shot. Saved by Dumpling. And it is our first overtime, and it is match point, remember. If the Hurricanes win this overtime, they win the series. Charlie Sierra can't quite get to that ball. Youngie also can't get to it, but Spencer does collect it. Beats one. Dumpling to his backboard, but can he get a good enough clearance?
Here. A little bit of a whiff there, but luckily his teammate got to that. Kept it clear for him. Nice backboard touch from Charlie. Spencer's keeping it up there too. Maybe Youngie could jump for this. If he just unfortunately turns around there. But maybe the slow play was better after he gets it over Cuddles there. Charlie with a fake for Youngie to come in. Dumpling with a big bang there. Spencer with a save. Charlie keeping up that third man position. Going for a big clear there. On target as well.
This could turn into something for the dev team. Very well dealt with though from Charlie Sierra before to get that up into their half. Are we going to see anything again? It is a lot of back and forth, and it is a high pressure situation for both sides. One side needing to close out the series, the other side just begging to stay in it. Alex, booming clearance. Youngie and Spencer double committing, but it works.
Unfortunately, Spen can't put it away.
It's a great pass, and that
That's
demo.
a demo there. That's an open net. Can he finish this? Unfortunately, he hits the post. Cuddles, post again. That's so unfortunate for the Hurricanes. I bet they're kicking themselves about that.
It could come back to haunt them. Be seeing that one in their nightmares if they do not come away with this series win. But that is a long way away.
Yeah, there. Possibly for a double tap. Unfortunately, can't make it, but Cuddles puts it just off to the side. This is very unfortunate for the Hurricanes here. They've had a lot of great opportunities, but just can't put it on target.
Cuddles giving himself a nice shot there in chat as well. Obviously not happy with that shot as Charlie Sierra fakes Cuddles out on the goal line. And Spen, he's just going to take his time, play the 50. It will go over all the way to Charlie Sierra, but what can Charlie do? Tries to get it round one. 50'd from Cuddles. Charlie looking for a pass in mid, but his teammate's been demoed, and that could be the end, but no. Well cut from Spen. Misses
Nice
the
fake
ball,
from Spen there.
but he does get the top boost.
Passes to Spen. Spen tries to pass it back. A little bit high maybe, but can he get a touch? He does, into the corner. Alex waiting for the ball there. Charlie coming up for the take. Possibly 15 Dumpling, but Dumpling takes it quite slow. Put up in the air. Alex clears it. Youngie for a pass into the middle, possibly, but unfortunately can't hit the ball. Cuddles finally managed to get it off, relieving the pressure.
And all the pressure is with the dev team right now. Can the Hurricanes take it, though? As Dumpling misses the ball. Charlie taking it slow, plays the 50, but is there going to be a follow-up? Spen is there, banging it into the corner. Is he going to get a bump as well? Not this time. But it is still in this corner. This could be dangerous now for the Hurricanes. Where is Charlie Sierra? There he is. Not a favourable 50, but Spen should be there to clear.
Nice touch from Youngie there. Can he get another one here? Unfortunately not. That's an open net. Luckily they missed that. Can Charlie get it? Unfortunately not. Cuddles just about grazing the crossbar there. That's going to seal the deal for the series now.
And Cuddles, bit of a redemption shot from Captain Cuddles after nice shotting himself, as he does get the winning goal to take the series 4-1. And not to take anything away from the Hurricanes, but I just want to say well played to the dev team. I think they came out and performed above and beyond anyone's expectations, including my own. So yeah, a big well done to them, and obviously well done to the Hurricanes for taking that expected dub.
Yeah, absolutely. The development team has definitely surprised me. I thought that the Hurricanes were probably going to win this by a lot more than they did, but clearly the dev team have shown they've got a bit of fight in them, and just shown us a great match there.
Indeed. And any final thoughts? Anything you want to say? Shout out to mum and dad.
Yeah, absolutely. Big up Mumsy. Honestly, I hope to see the dev team as formulated as a proper team here, and maybe they can token us at some point.
Well, maybe. I'd love to see them turn into an official roster, and hopefully now they've had their first taste of an official show match on stream. Hopefully they'll be hungry for more. But I think that's all we've got for you tonight. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me and Prof Too Easy on stream. But it's going to be goodbye for now. We will see you next time. Bye, everybody.